Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. It is good to be back, I must say, a little bit ill, but I'm back nonetheless if I don't mess this up this morning. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm here to take you through Bitcoin. We're going to go through Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to go to the mid-term if it's going to load. And then we're going to go to the long-term. We're also going to be touching on the total market cap, bit of Bitcoin dominance, and also potentially CME gaps as well, and also fear and greed index. Then we're going to get to the part of the show where I showcase to you 3 altcoins that I've chosen. Completely forgotten what I usually say, right? Yeah, it's good to be back. I've had about a week and a half off. Been pretty ill, as you can probably tell by my throat. Still not great, but here nonetheless. And I hope you're all well. It's been I have missed the charts. I haven't really been looking at the charts recently, but it's been nice to see everything pumping. So yeah, we'll get some fresh TA going through there. But let's just the 3 altcoins that I've chosen for the day today to showcase to you is Ethereum, Binance Coin, and XRP. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see some live TA on those, and we've got some good stuff happening there. So yeah, look forward to that. Let me jump to the chat. A little bit off sync this morning, as you can probably tell, but it's a bit strange having like a week and a half off streaming and then coming back on. It's quite nervous. It's weird. Loads of emotions come back. But yeah, so nice to be back, and I have missed it. But yeah, shout out to Last Index coming through on the chat there. We got Ceregra straight away. Jim the Retro Gamer. No, Retrace. We got Not Portman. Nice to see you on the stream. Diego. Nice to see you there, bro. Mikana. Cece coming through. Did you catch COVID? Delta lol. I had Delta variant, but not anymore. No, I had it like a few months ago. But no, I went to a festival. I had a week away from streaming, from crypto, from trading, from everything. And I was like, you know what? Let's take a break, because everyone needs a little bit of a holiday now and then. So I took a bit of a holiday, but as you can see, my throat and stuff, I'm still pretty bad. Obviously, the festival, it was amazing. I had a great time, but I did get a really bad flu, actually. It wasn't COVID, but I got a really bad flu, and it's circling the UK at the moment. It's pretty bad flu. For me, personally, it was worse than COVID, but yeah, so it's quite nice to be live again, I must say. But yeah, back to the chat there. We got CC coming through there. We got Ajira. We got Crowbar. Nice to see you on the stream there, Crowbar. Is it him? Is he back? Whoop, whoop. It's C back in the house. Gordon, oi, oi, Savaloy, as usual. Love it. Illustrate. Hi, nice to see you on the stream there. Chart me. You are back. Fully recovered. Yes, well, kind of. Not really. Not really right there, but I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. We got I Simply Am, Ethereum/Vet with diamonds. Amazing stuff there. We are going to do a bit of Ethereum today, because it is one of my altcoins of the day. So look forward to that. Oh, my throat is pretty bad. Love this, like the stream, boys and girls. This Diego, amazing stuff there, Diego. Appreciate the support. Let's get straight into Bitcoin, shall we? Alexander, none, sir, none, sir. As you can see here, we've got a rising wedge pattern coming through for Bitcoin. Rob's in the chat there, Ruben's there saying, let's go. I see on the stream there, bro. Pretty ill. First stream in probably about a week and a half or anything, but yeah, lovely to be back. Tasman in the chat as well. Hey, lovely. I appreciate all the support, guys. It's nice to see the support coming through there. Amazing stuff there. And XRP has claimed my altcoin of the day, Rob, today. So sorry, Ruben today. So we are going to be seeing a bit of XRP once I've got through a bit of Bitcoin. So let's start off with Bitcoin coming through. We've got a rising wedge pattern. We know these tend to usually break to the downside, right? Not right now. Not right now. We're actually testing the horizontal to the top side here, looking at a breakout to the top side of this rising wedge. I know it's unlikely, but it's crypto, right? It's unlikely, but it's crypto. So let's do a little bit of a measure move from the lower side of this rising wedge to the top side of this rising wedge. I'm going to turn my music up ever so slightly. There you go. As you can see, it's very low. So yeah, this would be the measurement to the upside. That's too high. Hold on. It's quite weird getting back in sync on stream, right? Yeah, so we're looking around a 2.9% gain there for Bitcoin if this breakout is going to have the continuation to the upside. As you can see here, we're currently sat at around 51,759. Pretty crazy stuff for Bitcoin, I must say. Look what happened. Look what happened yesterday coming through there. Pretty steep parabolic stuff, and we know what we say about these parabolic run-ups, guys. We know what we say. If we are going to go parabolic here, when we're climbing Everest, like so, nice and steep, we need to consolidate. We need to rest at base camp 1 before we can talk about another leg up. And at this point in time, we're resting, we're consolidating, we're chilling the F out, right? And that's basically what's happening here. It's good stuff. It's absolutely fine. We're riding along the top side of this rising wedge pattern, which is absolutely fine. But what I will say here, people, this pump that we did see coming through yesterday, it was strong. It was strong on a lot of the time frames coming through, and it has unfortunately, it's smashed the RSI to that overextended level across the board. Across the board here, guys. Across the board. So that's obviously indicating we need some sort of retracement. Hence the title of the stream. I know a lot of people jumped in the chat straight away and was like, oh no, he said we need a retracement. No, basically I'm saying, look, we had a huge pump. We're overextended on the RSIs. We need some sort of retracement, or maybe even just a bit of consolidation, which we are seeing here, and we have seen over the last, 8, 9 to 10 hours or so. And this is absolutely fine, absolutely healthy. And you know how we carry ourselves here in this crypto world on this channel? Calm and collected, because that's how we make the money. Simple as that. Emotions are your enemy in this game, right? Especially with crypto. So yeah, this is a rising wedge pattern coming through. This would be the breakout, 2.9% we are looking for there, if the breakout is going to come to fruition there. But we do have a volume weighted ATR band coming through here, and we know what happens with this volume weighted ATR band. We flirt with it, we fall below it, or we ride the wave above it. And at this point in time, directly, we are currently below it. So if we are going to see any sort of rejection here, it is going to be before we can get over this 51,950, 51,000? Yeah, 51,951. Before we can get over that. If we can get over that, then we could be looking at riding a bit more of a nice progressive uptrend, something maybe along the lines of this, if we are going to be riding on the top side of this volume weighted ATR band, because it is going to be looking at finding a level of support, right? It's going to be looking at basically holding us up in terms of a level of support, which is definitely something to be looking out for there for Bitcoin here on the shorter term time frame. Now, we're above all major moving averages. We're currently sat on the 10 simple. We've got a massive horizontal coming through here at 51,800 there, which we're flirting with the idea of getting trapped between the 10 simple moving average and also this horizontal here. If we can, we'll just have to see which way we're going to break out and which point level of support we are going to actually hold there. Whether we do, if not, this is going to be acting as resistance, because as you can see, we are seeing a bit of a curl over. Now, the curl over is indicating, unfortunately, yes, a lower high coming through here from this high point here, and that obviously means a bit of a bearish chart signal there, bit of a retracement signal coming through there. But as I said, we're overextended on the RSIs, so that it makes sense. And this is only the short-term time frame, guys. So it's fine for us to be bouncing around in these areas for a long time if we are going to see some sort of recovery on the midterm or the long term there, which we are going to jump to imminently. Just going to be jumping to imminently. Let me jump to the chat quickly. I achieved my challenge. My crypto challenge. Good stuff, Gordon. Nice stuff. Amazing. If you have some spare time, can you look at Tezos? Potentially. We'll see how we go. But yes, I will be getting to the altcoin request part of the show. I don't think I said that in my intro today. But yeah, so the altcoin request part of the show, I will get to that, and then you basically throw your altcoins in the request in the chat, and then we'll basically get to them once we're done there. Once we're done with everything else. There's a bit of hair, and there you go. It's just in my eye line like that. It's really annoying. Hero Optimist, nice to see you on the stream there, man. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Alexandra says, can you do the bull market barrier, please? Yes, I can. Seven says, Chester's back. Yeah, I'm back, but I'm ill. Obviously, I had like a week and a half off, guys. I was only planning on having literally like 4 days off or something like that, but some neck super flu got me, and it was, for me personally, it was worse than COVID, right? Like I had COVID like 2 months ago, but this flu was just terrible. It's terrible. I'm still recovering from it now, but yeah, I'm here, I'm back, I'm ready. Monday morning, here we go. As you can see, we are currently converging, looking for a downtrend to come through on the MACD on the hourly time frame for Bitcoin here. So it's going to be very interesting to see how strong this downtrend is going to be, because as you can see, if we are looking at cycles here, we've seen this cycle near enough come to an end. We've got no sort of guidance on where this is going to go. We could be going on some sort of horizontals coming through here. I'd say the most dominant horizontal we've got on the MACD in terms of the trend stopper, just made that up. It's going to be around there. So yeah, if we are going to be looking for any sort of target to the downside here, and it is going to be a new cycle here, so it could be quite a dominant downtrend. But guys, remember, it's the short-term time frame. It's absolutely fine for it to be dominant in a sense. As I was saying here, we are overextended on the RSI, which means we need to basically be pulling back, guys. We need to pull back for it to be healthy. We need to pull back or consolidate. We need to consolidate or pull back in the price for the RSI to be coming down to this central point, back to that healthy point, and then we could be looking at another breakup or another breakdown. We will see how we go. But yeah, at this point in time, we need to see some sort of price action in terms of chilling out or dumping to the absolute floor, right? Nice to see you all in the stream, all in the chat there. Really, really good. It's good to be back. I've missed it, I won't lie. Did we put in a higher high on BTC, by the way? We did around this 51,900 sort of area. But at this point in time, the curl over that we're having here, Diego, we are going to be setting a lower high here. I know it's depressing. Depressing. I know it's bad just because obviously this means that we could be coming down a little bit further. But at the end of the day, right, we've still got these high lows to respect. So if we are going to be coming down at all, we're going to be looking at a nice bounce point around this 51,460. That sort of area is going to be a lovely level of support. Now, if we lose that, granted, not good. It's not going to be good, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. If we lose that, then yeah, we got 21 moving average coming through here, and also price action channel is on the way up to say hello as well. And hey, at the end of the day, we're still in this rising wedge pattern. So if we do lose that and actually come down to the lower side of this rising wedge pattern, back down to that 50k sort of era, then we can actually be looking at a potential breakdown, which is likely, obviously, rising wedge pattern breaking down. We could be looking at a nice breakdown in the rising wedge pattern, and that's obviously going to be a lovely, cheeky, short position for us to take full advantage of, right? So yeah, that's going to be it for Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Let me jump to the mid-term here, the 4-hour. I've got some interesting stuff to say here. Interesting stuff to say here. Neelesh, nice to see you on the stream there. I haven't seen you in a while, man. It's good to be back, I must say. You can't go partying at this time, you'll only get sick. Yeah, potentially, yeah. Yeah, you are correct. But we didn't get COVID, which is good. I think because I had COVID like 2 months ago, right? So I think I'm pretty good now. I think I'm pretty calm. 14 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it. This is the welcome back stream. So I hope you're all having a fantastic Monday morning. And I'm back, and I'm here to stay. I had a week and a half off holiday, and yeah, I'm back. It's still pretty ill because obviously I did Reading Festival 2021. Woo! It was pretty good, right? I had an amazing time. Well deserved as well. I've been working very, very hard for the last 3 months, so yeah, it was nice to have a bit of a holiday, as I'm sure you guys can appreciate as well. Now, let's get back to Bitcoin, back to crypto, because that's why we're here. That's why we're here. We've got, this is interesting stuff here on the midterm, just because, as you can see here, we've got a double bottom chart pattern. Big old W coming through there. The measure move for that W is going to be something along the lines of this, right? That's a bit big, actually. Yeah, it's definitely a bit big. Let me redo this measure move. It's going to be something along the lines of this, right? Measure move for the W is going to be around along the lines of this, and that's going to basically, the target price point for that is going to be 53,389, and we are on the imminent breakout from that zone there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this does play out here. And guys, this is the 4-hourly as well, so it's not going to be happening like instantly. It's not going to be happening 15 minutes on the 1-hourly or something like that. It's going to be over a significant period of time. And at this point in time, as I was saying, we've gone parabolic here. We've gone pretty parabolic, so we need to chill the F out. We need to chill out at base camp 1 in terms of the Mount Everest analogy for the OGs that know what's going on there. I think I've got an emoji I made for that, actually. Let me, there we go. Bit of an Everest emoji coming through in the chat there. So yeah, if we're climbing Everest, as you can see here, very parabolic stuff coming through there. We need to be resting at base camp 1 before we take another leg up. It's as simple as that. So yeah, at this point in time, we need to rest, we need to chill out, get some air, and then we can be looking at the next leg up. The next leg up we could be looking at in terms of percent is going to be up to that measure move completion, around a 3.3% gain there, probably around to around 53,483 there. We also do have the volume weighted ATR band coming up, which we know is going to hold us back in terms of resistance, right? It's going to hold us back in terms of resistance if we basically want to. We want to take a little bit of time. We want to take a little bit of time, let this get up to this measure move completion, and then we can bang it up and then correlate perfectly. We'll let the stars align for us there. That's going to be the target point for that double bottom measure move coming through that. Now, let's talk about this ascending triangle we got coming through here, guys. Pretty dominant stuff coming through. We're looking for trend continuation coming through here, and that is going to be ideal to see if we can see us actually come up. We've seen the completion of the measure move already, right, in terms of a mini non-greedy measure move, because you know the measure moves we do on this channel, we go on the most recent uptrend coming through, so it would be inside the chart pattern, of course, and it would be something along the lines of this. Very small in terms of a little swing trade there, but hey, it's a lot more reliable and made a lot more money doing it like that than doing it on these huge ones. But for some of you out there, I'm gonna do a big greedy measure move because, one, this is a very, very dominant uptrend, and with these ascending triangle is a continuation chart pattern coming through there. Let me get rid of the RSI for now. Continuation chart pattern coming through there, so we could be looking at a nice price prediction coming through for Bitcoin in terms of a continuation. In terms of what we would be looking for, it would be along the lines of this, right? And that is gonna bring the price of Bitcoin to 57,200. Pretty mental stuff, right? Pretty crazy stuff there. And also we do have this upward sloping resistance line coming through, and that's probably going to be coming through depending on how long it takes us to get up there, but it's definitely a point to be referencing in terms of a resistance point for the future, and that's going to be around that 59K. Interesting stuff to be taken into consideration there for the old Bitcoin here on the midterm. We're above all major moving averages here in a very nice uptrend. Lots of momentum to the upside. Higher lows being set continuously. Granted, we did come down here on this double bottom. We actually come down to challenge this higher low here, but no. We said hello, and then we carried on our journey in the parabolic motion, and we basically created another higher low there. So yeah, still very bullish indeed. Very good stuff indeed. Setting another higher low here, another higher low here in terms of the trend reversal, and yeah, we're just seeing it's progression at its finest here for Bitcoin. Progression at its finest. Now, if we are looking for any sort of retracement, as I was saying, as the title of the video, as well, the title of the, oh, my mic's a bit off, right? As a title of the stream, we're looking for a bit of a retracement here because, as I was saying here, a lot of the RSI is pretty overextended here, guys, and we need to basically chill the F out, and come back down a little bit before we have any more continuation to the upside. That's going to be the healthiest scenario. Otherwise, we could just keep going up, but then we're going to crash off a cliff when we get to the top side, right? So yeah, ideally we want to come down. Definitely a point to be referencing for the future. So yeah, ideally if we are going to come down here, I would be looking at a target price probably 51. That's what I would be looking for this wick coming up here. As you can see, bit of a support level that we could be looking at there, around 51. Even if we do come down to this 50,500, 600 sort of area, that's absolutely fine as well. This is going to be acting as a lovely little bounce point. As you can see, we've got horizontals coming through at 50,500. We got horizontal coming through at 50,370. So yeah, pretty dominant stuff coming through there in terms of a level of support. And hey, it's still going to be healthy as hell. It's going to be healthy as anything if we do come down here and actually bounce off this zone and have the continuation to the upside, because it's just going to be setting another higher low point here. Still very bullish indeed. Very good stuff. Very good stuff indeed. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plans out for Bitcoin. But as I said, yeah, following weighted ATR band is going to be a point of rejection. If we start going parabolic here, guys, if we start having a massive pump to the upside, I would be looking at rejection point at around this 52,900. That's going to be the ideal scenario there for Bitcoin. And let me jump to the chat quickly. We got Kevin coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Kevin. LR, good morning, Chester. Hope you're feeling a bit better. I am feeling a bit better. Obviously, pretty bad flu coming through there, but I'm back and I'm here to stay. Schedule on point this week, people. Don't you sweat. I'll be streaming every single day, Monday to Friday. Back at it again, doing daily videos for you guys, daily content, all that juicy stuff. And yeah, I'll be in the Telegram 24/7 now. I did take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a holiday, Well, holiday. I say I was ill in bed, but well, I did obviously do the festival and stuff, which was amazing. But yeah, the illness did get me. So yeah, we got Dan coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Dan. Me aping it at 20x. Great stuff, says LR. I forgot to buy Link, I think that is. I had it planned day before yesterday, and now it's up 13%. Should I buy Ink now? If it's just pumped up 13%, I would be waiting for a retracement. I wouldn't be jumping into anything that's just pumped up 13%. For any asset to pump up literally like 3%, that's insane, right? It's insane gains. Just wait, calm, collected. There will be another entry point. You don't want to buy the top. You don't want to buy the top. That's just the worst scenario for anyone. But oh yeah, I didn't do my disclaimer. Nothing I say is financial advice. Do not take my opinions or educational standpoint literally, or literally any trades that I do say on this stream. They're not trades you should be taking. Do your own research, people. Really got to get my in a sense my script in my head better. Completely just thrown off by this whole thing, right? But yeah, let's jump to Bitcoin here on actually let's do a bit of RSI. Actually, did we do a bit of RSI? We've got this what do we got? We got symmetrical triangle coming through here, breakout to the top side here. We were looking at some sort of measurement. I think this was last week or maybe the week before. We had a little bit Superman coming through in the chat. Then I see on the stream there the measure move on the RSI was going to bring us up to basically this level of where we got to that insanely overextended from before, that huge insane parabolic run up that started us on this insane run after Elon and Jack jumped on that B word conference coming through there. So yeah, this would be the measure move up to that zone if we are going to be referencing the RSI there. So yeah, but let's go on the normal laws of physics here. The normal laws of the RSI coming through there. If we're at this zone, if we're above this 70 sort of area here, we're overbought, right? We're overbought. We need to have a sell-off. There's going to be a sell-off coming through there. It's just as and when it's going to happen. The higher we go, the bigger it's going to be. As you can see here, bang, 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 bang. As you can see here, not that low. Sorry, not that high. And we've still seen nice corrections, nice sell-off coming through there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we go, considering we are at the top side of that now. Interesting stuff there. So yeah, it's pretty much the RSI summed up there, guys. Nothing really crazy coming through. I mean, you could be doing a bearish divergence from this high to this low here. Sorry, this high to this high. But yeah, nothing really that congruent yet because we haven't really seen some sort of trend reversal coming through there properly. In terms of the macadamia nut, the MACD, the MACD coming through there, obviously dominant trend line coming through there, guys. So obviously we have broke that to the top side as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how high this trend actually goes. We're currently diverging. We're not converging at all here. Spreading apart, not looking like we're going to have a bearish crossover anytime soon. It's looking pretty progressive to the upside here. But as I said, this is the 4 hourly here. I would be due, we are due some sort of retracement coming through in terms of a minor retracement. I would say a minor retracement, but we are still looking. It's looking bullish, I must say. Looking pretty goddamn bullish. Pretty goddamn bullish to the goddamn moon. Yeah, pretty bullish, I must say. So yeah, let me jump to a bit of a longer term time frame. If you don't say this is not financial advice, what would be the consequences? Fine, jail maybe. So the reasoning behind that, right? If I say something on my stream, this is for Ritwick. Sorry, man. Pretty bad at reading. I can trade, but I'm bad at reading. So yeah, the consequences for not saying my disclaimer, right? So if I was to say a trade or something on stream, I know quite a few YouTubers that do this, right? And it's I think it's going to bite them in the future. But if I was to say, look, for an example, right, we've got hash ribbons indicator here giving us a lovely long signal. If I was to say on stream, guys, go take this long position, you're going to make loads of money, and then you were to take the long position and you lost a load of money, you could technically sue me because I haven't given you a disclaimer saying nothing I say is financial advice, right? I've basically given you financial advice, which in England, it's illegal to do without an economics degree. So, yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. Educational purposes only, this channel. So, yeah, that's basically how it goes. But yeah, I know quite a few YouTubers that aren't covering themselves, which isn't good. And it's basically like stock tips, right? It's exactly the same as that sort of thing, like Wolf of Wall Street sort of era. And he's Jordan Belfort himself, the actual real dude, said a lot of people are going to get stung for this because they're not protecting themselves at all. Just gonna have some H2O, and then we're going to do Bitcoin here on the daily chart. Amazing stuff. Should we, whereabouts are you all watching from there, guys? Whereabouts are you watching from? Let me know in the chat there. I want to know. I want to know your country of origin. I want to know how international this stream has got. Well, considering we're 1 day back. We're 1 day back after a week and a half break. But I still want to know where you're from. It'd be amazing to see how international this stream is. So yeah, let me... Okay, got it. Wink, wink. No, there's no wink, wink here. If you're entering a trade, it is your trade. I have nothing to do with that trade, but I can give you education on TA, and then you can go do your own research coming through there. Guess people can sue him for it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, obviously I protect myself every single video, every single live stream, and I always stress, I'm here to teach you guys. I'm not here to give you trades. I'm not here to give you trades. I've got indicators that give trades. That's not me giving trades, that's indicators. But yeah, so we got, let's discuss the hash ribbons indicator actually, because this obviously gave a long signal, and we were talking about this for quite a while here, guys, considering how long. Sorry, stream is delayed apparently. Not at all, not at all. Isvasop, nice to see you on the stream there. It has been a minute, my good sir. Yeah, it has been a minute. I've been ill and I've been away. Just pushed 52K. Did we? Did we? Oh my god. Getting there, aren't we? Trying. We're trying. Oh, yeah, nice. We actually set a higher high. Very good stuff indeed. From Malaysia, Sarigra. Cool stuff. Yeah, I went to Kuala Lumpur? I don't know how to say it. Yeah, amazing stuff. That was a big pump and dump straight away. Pretty mad stuff, actually, considering we banged it all the way up in the space of... This is quite quick. Wow. Literally like a minute and a half. That is quite a big sell-off. There must have been quite a big limit order to the top side here. So yeah, we know there's a bit of a big sell-off coming through at 52K there. Pretty crazy stuff there. We've got Superman from the US in Texas. Cool stuff there. Cool stuff there, bro. We've got we've got not Portman from Hawaii. Amazing stuff there. Yeah. Amazing stuff to see how international this stream has got. I love it. It's cool. It's really cool how international it all is. But yeah, pretty cool. I need some need to cough actually. Awful. So quickly you can get bunged up. It's awful. Right. Back to crypto, right? Let's go on Bitcoin here on the daily. This is the bull market barrier. This is where it determines whether we're in a bull market or a bear market. Obviously, we did lose this bull market barrier when we actually lost it around this 51,600 sort of level before. And then we've obviously seen a couple of months of hell, a couple of months of uncertainty, a couple of months of a bear market descent to the downside, lower low after lower low. Pretty rough stuff. But after Jack and Elon jumped on that B-word conference, we've seen a lovely, juicy, mega uptrend coming through there. Very nice stuff coming through there on the daily chart. Very healthy, I must say. We were looking at some sort of retracement. I think last time we were talking around this sort of area here, we're saying this is very crucial. One, because we were flirting with the idea of losing the 200 SMA there. If we were to lose that, then yes, we would have seen some sort of retracement coming through. We actually had head and shoulders patterns that we were looking at playing out there, but no, nothing playing out as of yet. Just chart patterns playing out. Nice, healthy uptrends. Pretty good stuff. We've got obviously higher lows. Let's talk about some higher lows, right? Because obviously this is the lowest low point coming through here on that previous low coming through there. And then we saw this. This is our first higher low, right? 29,000. Amazing. Crazy stuff there. I didn't watch the charts yesterday. When I looked, BTC got a $300 spike. Pretty crazy stuff. Here's the sops from South London. Cool stuff there. Cool stuff there. We've got Hero Optimus out there in Norway. Amazing. We've got Fluffin Meow. Fluffin Meow in Australia. We've got Aya from Turkey. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. These are all places I'm going to go. 100%. Yeah, I do really want to... I really want to get out there a bit more. Obviously, I've been to quite a few countries myself. But I do want to see more culture and stuff, because I'm a person that likes all of that stuff. But yeah, anyway, let's back to crypto, right? Nice healthy uptrend we've been seeing for quite a while. Bull market barrier, the central point, that crossover point, is currently sat at 52,429. That's going to be the point to watch here, guys. At this point in time, you can see what we just saw back on those smaller term time frames. We actually saw a big rejection point coming through from that 52 in a matter of a minute and a half. Pretty crazy. Pretty big sell-offs happening there. So obviously, basically saying we've got a lot of pressure to the downside right now. So as I said, be prepared for that mini retracement. Obviously, this is a 15-minute, guys. It's not like just my fan. I've got a fan on the floor, and it's like blowing a hot air at me. Awful. Because obviously it's started to get hotter in England as well. I say that it's only 16 degrees at the moment, but yeah, we've got a little bit of a heat wave coming through. So yeah, as the OGs know, my office gets insanely hot, really bad. 19 likes as well, guys. You're killing it today. Absolutely amazing stuff. Do appreciate every like coming through. I know I'm not expecting a lot. I'm happy with 19, probably 20 likes, and that'll be amazing. Just because I know it's the comeback stream, right? It's the comeback stream, and YouTube algorithms are probably killing me because I haven't uploaded in like a week. But I've been pretty ill. Yeah, I'm back. Can't even remember 29k now, says Hero Optimus. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how it happens, right? But yeah, huge dumps coming through here right now. Crazy stuff. We jumped, what, $300 in the space of 6 minutes. $300 in 6 minutes. Pretty rough for Bitcoin, right? I would expect us to actually have a continuation to the downside right now. We are invalidating shorter term timeframes, higher lows there. We are dumping considerably right now. Live price action coming here through Crypto Chester. Pretty rough stuff. As I said, the bounce point that we are going to be looking for is going to be the top side here. Let me jump to a bigger term time frame. The top side of this rising wedge pattern on the hourly here. This is going to be the bounce point we could be looking for here. Going to be very interesting to see if we can actually hold this 51,632 there. Interesting stuff there. Angela is out there from Scotland. Amazing stuff there. I spent 4 weeks in Scotland. Very underrated country. Amazing stuff. Cool stuff in Scotland. 16 degrees. So cold. Yeah, it's pretty cold. I think it's in England when it hits 21 degrees. Everyone's like, it's too hot. It's ridiculous, right? But yeah, so let me get to Bitcoin on the long term again, right? As I was saying, very healthy uptrend, looking pretty good indeed. It's just, it's looking good, but we do need to see some sort of correction. We're not just going to keep going up. And we haven't really seen any sort of major correction at this point, right? And the consolidation that we did see here before, we've seen this nice move to the upside. We were sat in this sort of area, this sort of range for quite a while, around this 48 to 46, that sort of area, bouncing around that zone. But no, we didn't actually lose that. We didn't lose that. As I was saying, the 200 SMA would have been a point to lose there, but no, we actually banged it, and we're actually seeing the continuation of the upside. But what I would say here, guys, this is going to be the crucial point to be watching here. The crucial point to be watching is this going to be this 52,361 there. Because if we can get above that, it's going to be looking pretty progressive indeed. Now, we've got a volume weighted ATR band coming through, and that's going to be around at 56,461 there. Very crucial point there, going to be acting as heavy resistance. We need to not ignore that, right? We need to not ignore that and take that into account. And obviously, this is going to come down gradually as this price comes up. So that meeting point is going to be very, very crucial, and is going to cause some sort of sell-off coming through there, guys. Yeah, we were going to talk about hash ribbons, weren't we? Hash ribbons long position, because I entered my long position around this 43,800, I do believe. And as you can see here, had that crossover, still looking pretty good. Not looking for a close signal anytime soon. It's looking pretty progressive so far from there to now. Is it 43,800? Up to there, up around 18%. Pretty good stuff there for a nice long position there for Bitcoin. So yeah, well done to anyone who actually jumped in on that, because we were discussing that quite a long period before this actually came into fruition, right? And I said to you guys, look, this indicator is free. You can go download it yourself. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, people. You know, you do this on your own back. You do this on your own back, and this is you can basically blindly long this continuously, as we see on the strategy tester here. Is going to work. Starting with 10,000, we're now sat at 69,000 in the space of 5 trades, 80% profitable. The only losing trade that we did have was the COVID crash. Not going to get fully into that right now because we've got quite a bit to get through still. In terms of the RSI right now, in terms of the RSI, where are we? Near enough at that over extended point there. Looking a bit bearish divergence actually coming through there as well. So we are looking at some sort of retracement coming through. As you can see, dominant trend line as well that we are currently sat on. So yeah, I mean, if we don't break this and actually see any more continuation to the upside, I would expect some sort of pullback, bit of a dump coming through there, guys. So yeah, just be prepared. Be prepared. I know a lot of people are insanely bullish. Because of this very, very attractive uptrend, but it's looking like we are going to need some sort of retracement for it to be healthy, people. And hey, remember, we retraced like this around 11%. I do believe this was just off the top of the memory here. Let's see if that memory still works. Yeah, around 11-12% there. So yeah, that retracement, it's absolutely healthy. It's absolutely fine, as long as we don't start invalidating loads of higher lows in a row, right? If we start invalidating loads of higher lows in a row, then we're going to see some sort of continuation to the downside. So yeah, at this point in time, we need some sort of retracement for it to be healthy. Retracement point that I would be looking for is going to be around that 52,000, like the rejection point, sorry, 52,485, or volume weighted ATR band at 56,856 there. So yeah, a couple of things to take into consideration there for the future of Bitcoin. Now, let's jump to the weekly time frame, because this is pretty goddamn parabolic. Yeah, pretty goddamn parabolic. So yeah, as you can see here, we did see 5 green weeks in a row. 5 green weeks in a row, and then a pretty flaccid, boring candle, near enough open at close. Shows we still got buying pressure. So shows the retracement has actually been recovered. High low after high low being set. Higher highs being set continuously here in terms of this uptrend. Looking pretty good. Same sort of scenario there. Bull market barrier 52,400. That's gonna be the area to watch there, guys. But yeah, at this point in time, the last week that we did see a bit of a challenge coming through. We saw a challenge coming down to this this higher low point coming through there, and that's around at 46,000. But no, we saw the buying pressure actually come to fruition quite strong, right? Quite strong. And then we closed the weekly. Yesterday around a 51,711 there. Interesting stuff there. And yeah, it's pretty much Bitcoin summed up. Near enough overextended as well on the RSI on the weekly. Yeah, so just take that into consideration. Ew, not good. Where are we? Total market cap. I did want to touch on this actually, because this is quite interesting. The reasoning why this is interesting to me might not be interesting to you guys, but it's interesting to me. It's just because you can see the total market cap that we hit before, when Bitcoin obviously saw its all-time high, was Just going to mute my mic and just try and cough because I feel very nasaled. Apologies, pretty ill. Hopefully that's a bit better. But yeah, so total market cap coming through there for Bitcoin. This was before around 2.5, where's the chat there? 2.5 trillion. $2.5 trillion coming through there. But yes, we're not at all-time highs, anywhere near all-time highs for Bitcoin coming through there. Obviously 65k was the market point there. We're nowhere near that. But the total market cap is climbing nearly at the all-time high from before, right? Which is interesting, very interesting. And the reasoning for this is because it just shows a lot more cryptos are getting a lot more attention because the money is flowing into cryptos still. This uptrend is a lot stronger than what we are seeing just in terms of the Bitcoin chart, and that does bring me onto the Bitcoin dominance just ever so quickly. As you can see, this is getting gradually lower and lower. It's explained because people are putting more money into actually altcoins, not just Bitcoin, which is fascinating indeed, bringing the market cap. We're going to see the market cap, I think, surpass, quite like that word, surpass. It's going to surpass the previous all-time high before Bitcoin does, right? Which is very progressive for crypto, very bullish, very good stuff indeed. Shows a lot of confidence in the markets right now. CME, let's jump to the CME right now. We've got a CME gap coming through, obviously created over the weekend. This is going to bring us retracement down to around that 51,600 and 51,300. So yeah, very, very, very achievable CME gap there. Yeah, just wanted to touch on that very briefly. But yeah, back to Bitcoin dominance very quickly indeed. We are going down. We are looking to challenge this low point here. If we lose that 40.12 there, it's going to be looking pretty goddamn good for us, for our altcoins out there, because the next target point to the lower side is going to be this next low around 36, 36, yeah, 36, 35, that sort of era there. So if we can get below this previous low here, it's likely that we are going to come down. And also the volume weighted ATR band is holding us up there to this low point around 38. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we can grind down below that. Because as you can see, if we do actually get below, and obviously that's the green line here, guys. If we do get below that, we usually trend below it quite rapidly, right? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see because it's gonna push up our altcoins drastically there. So yeah, let me have a little look at the chat quickly. We've got Spider-Man, interesting. Retrace to 51,000, says LR. Potentially, yeah, potentially we are due a retracement of 51,000 is very achievable. It's very achievable. You can see actually we've had quite a bit of a buyback, right? Quite a bit of a buyback on the hourly coming through there since obviously we saw the challenge of 51,600. Yeah, so we can see the confidence is still there, right? The confidence is still there, but this is a very uncertain candle what we're seeing here. Very uncertain because obviously we have set a higher high, right? Still good stuff indeed. We were talking about a lower high being set, but no, we have set a higher high, so it's still looking pretty progressive. We'll just have to see, and that is another hourly open, so we'll see how this goes for the next 5 to 10 seconds and to see what open is saying. Damn, look at that for some fluctuation in price. Crazy stuff there. So yeah, interesting stuff to see for Bitcoin coming through that. And then we're going to get to my altcoins of the day. These are 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you guys, and the 3 altcoins that I've chosen today is Ethereum, Binance Coin, and XRP. So yeah, we'll get to them very, very shortly indeed. And 28 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it. Amazing stuff on this welcome comeback stream here. Yeah, still pretty ill, but powering through. That's yeah, interesting for an hourly candle to open like this and just do some crazy price action. It just shows how volatile this space is right now. So yeah, just trade safe out there. Calm and collected, people. This is what we do. It's what we do. Because you know why we're here. You know why we're here. We're here to make goddamn money. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, people. Fear and greed index, right? Pretty crazy stuff. 79. 79. Very greedy. Everyone's pretty greedy. So yeah, just be prepared. The whales have this information too. If everyone's pretty goddamn greedy, why wouldn't they dump it? Why wouldn't they? Yeah, just take this into account, people. It's been green for quite a while now. Greed is not your friend. Greed is the enemy. Altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you. First things first, we're going to be talking about Ethereum. I haven't touched on Ethereum since I went on my little holiday break. I have been looking at it because it's been running up like absolute crazy. But I haven't touched on it on a live stream, right? So I did want to touch on this because we were talking about this double bottom chart pattern for quite a while. The measure move for that is something along the lines of this. As you can see here, bang, bang, like so. The completion of that measure move came into fruition. We were talking about it for quite a while, right? Literally weeks on end, we were talking about this as we were going sideways for Ethereum. We were talking about a breakout happening. We were talking about 3,600 being a very achievable target. We saw, we came, we conquered 23.36%. Amazing stuff there for Ethereum to see those gains. Now, at this point in time, we're seeing us progress to the upside here. We've got an ascending triangle at the top of this very, I mean, it's pretty parabolic, right? It's pretty steep. We need to consolidate. We need to chill out. We need to chill out at base camp 1 because we can't climb Everest without chilling out at base camp 1. Can you explain how those gaps get created in the way up or down? Do you mean the CME gaps? Because they're created on basically the weekend close, right? The end of the week close, so the 5-day close, and then obviously the week close. So it takes into account the gap is created over the weekend, and it basically we have to close on the Friday and they open on the Sunday, right? Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if I explained that right, but yeah. Anyway, ascending triangle coming through there for the uptrend for Ethereum here. We're looking at continuation to the upside, right? Continuation to the upside here. So we are going to be looking at a break for Ethereum here. But as I was saying, parabolic coming through here, guys. We need to rest at base camp 1, get some more air, get some food. Otherwise, we're going to crash. We're going to crash. The body needs to be healthy here. So yeah, we're looking for a breakout to the top side here. But yes, the breakout that we would be looking for is going to be something along the lines of this. I mean, this is greedy. This is greedy, but Ethereum's been doing crazy stuff recently, so we are going to do it like this for now. In terms of a measure move, in terms of percentages for this, it's going to be around a 7% move there for Ethereum, smashing through 4,250 there. And what are we saying in terms of all-time highs coming through that for Ethereum? We've got to break this. The breaking point is 4,377, right? You have to excuse me, I'm still pretty ill. 4,377 is going to be the target point for Ethereum right now. As I was just saying, we've got an ascending triangle, continuation chart pattern looking like pretty progressive right now, but we are chilling out. This is absolutely fine, absolutely healthy, still very bullish on Ethereum, looking pretty good in terms of the NFT space for Ethereum right now. It's looking pretty bullish, I must say, and we've got high lows being set continuously. Obviously, consolidatory period for quite a while. Absolutely fine. Staying within this range. Let me draw some stuff on the charts here. Staying within this range coming through here. Obviously, bouncing along this zone. And then, obviously, progression to the upside from there. Measure move completion. Bang. Looking pretty good indeed. Looking bullish. High lows. Continuous. Wrong. Falling off. High lows continuously being set. Looking very, very bullish indeed there, guys. So, yeah, just prepare for Ethereum to take off to the goddamn moon. But take into account as well there, guys. We've obviously gone parabolic. We are resting at this point in time, still on an uptrend. It's still fine for us to retrace to the volume weighted ATR band, sell out around that 3,700, 3,800, that sort of area, and then see progression to the upside from there. That's what I would be looking for if we are going to actually see a break to the downside coming through here. And hey, that's absolutely fine as long as we don't invalidate this major higher low that we have seen here from this wick down. And just describing this wick quickly, you can see this wick coming through here. Looking pretty bullish indeed. You see the buyback momentum coming through there. So yeah, looking pretty good for Ethereum, I must say. But yeah, don't sweat it if we do come down. That's still going to be pretty healthy indeed. And that's obviously, we've got the 55 moving average coming through around that 3,600. And also we've got the 200 EMA on the way up as well there. So yeah, it's not the end of the world if we do come down for Ethereum. But at this point in time, I wouldn't expect us to. We're looking at continuation chart patterns, looking at pretty good stuff here. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I did want to touch on Ethereum there. Near enough overextended coming through on the RSI, but we're not quite there yet. Yeah, it's just going to be interesting. Consolidatory period, which we are seeing now after this insane parabolic run-up. What has just happened there? Get rid of that. We'll just went to pot quickly. So yeah, as you can see here, sometimes does that with trading view. It just jumps out at you. Would love ETH to 43,000, says Hero Optimist. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? Don't get me wrong, not an ETH hater on this question. I don't understand Ethereum. What's so good about it? Excusing them. I think it was the first sort of like smart chain thing to come out. So a lot of people host their things on their blockchain, right? So yeah, but the fees are extortionate. They are getting better apparently. apparently. I don't really mess with Ethereum that much. After I saw the fees as well, I did a couple of transactions before, and I was like, ugh, this is really bad. When they sort that out, it's going to be doing a lot better, right? It's going to be doing a lot better. But at this point in time, I do think what we are seeing here is, I think it's a lot of confidence coming through for Ethereum. But the whole Ethereum 2.0, that all update stuff, I think it's a long way to go. It's quite delayed. I think we're not going to see it until like 2022. Some real actually effects coming through there. But yeah, if you guys have done any Ethereum transactions recently, let me know in the chat. I would be quite intrigued to see that. And we hit 30 likes. Amazing stuff there, guys, and a welcome back stream. But yeah, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. So yeah, if you want to tune in with me, not trade with me, but well, I guess trade with me, but educational TA every single day, Monday to Friday, then this would be the place for you. And we do have a nice tightly knitted Telegram community, about 160 members, professional traders, new traders in there as well. If you are a new trader and you are learning, this is a safe space for you to ask questions and stuff, and the link is in the description of the live stream. So if you did want to join that, yeah, that's good stuff there. And I also do have my altcoin shopping list in there for you guys to check out as well. So yeah, that's Ethereum summed up. Let me jump to BNB coming through. I'm gonna be doing some requests very shortly, guys. If you wanna bang them in the chat, you can do that now. Yeah, Ethereum, same sort of scenario. No, Ethereum, Binance Coin, same sort of scenario coming through there. We're still looking at an ascending triangle chart pattern coming through there. Continuation pattern. Obviously, we've got a very big channel to the upside here in terms of this. What's all these goddamn lines? In terms of this quite strong uptrend for Binance Coin right now. We've seen a bit of flaccidness, but we are looking for a breakout. We're looking for a breakout coming through. If the breakout is going to come to fruition here for Binance Coin, it's going to be looking at something along the lines of this, right? In terms of a measurement to the upside, it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be a pretty big long position, and it's going to be pretty profitable indeed. It's going to be around an 8% gain there. Very, very good stuff indeed. Ethereum gas fee is going to kill Ethereum. Interesting, Kevin. Going to do some more research on that. As I said, I'm not that clued up on Ethereum, but yeah, that's obviously definitely worth some research, right? NX, good to see you back on the stream there. Nice to see you. Nice to see you this morning, man. Good to see you back, CC, out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back. I was quite nervous this morning, but I'm back and I'm ready and I'm enjoying myself. Theta Fuel, says NX. Let me get to Theta Fuel once I'm done with BNB and XRP, and then I will be doing Theta Fuel. T-Fuel. We'll do T-Fuel. Can't speak this morning. T-Fuel for you there, sir. Not a problem. Yeah, so this is going to be the move up to the upside here for Binance Coin if we are going to see a nice breakout coming through there. Granted, we do have a little bit of a trap zone coming through here, guys, and that's going to be sat around this zone here, so I wouldn't be looking at entering any sort of position until we clear that. And obviously, we've got this wick coming through here. We know we've got sell-off here. We know we've got resistance here, so we need to take that into consideration as well. Maybe if we do come up, bounce, come down, retest, enter. Obviously, nothing else says financial advice. Do your own research. Entry point is going to be around that 510 there. And then the first take profit is going to be, again, sat at this zone, right? It's going to be sat at this zone. Staggering take profits all the way up just because we stagger our take profits and then we basically take our stop loss, move it to our entry. We already hit one take profit and come back down to entry. We get stopped out, but we still hit a take profit at the end of the day, so it's still a successful trade. And that's the best way to make money, staggering your take profits all the way up, not just going for that 8% target, right? And then obviously the next take profit point is going to be at this volume weighted ATR band at 527, and then the next one, completion of the measure move at 544. That sort of area, right? So that's what I would be looking for Binance Coin, potentially today, right? Potentially today. We'll just see how this plans out. Obviously, this is the 4-hourly here, guys. Near enough overextended as well. So if we are going to see any sort of momentum in terms of a rejection here, I would see us coming up, testing this trap zone for 1, and then seeing potentially rejection at 519. So just be careful on your entry. Don't just be jumping in blindly, because if we do get to this overextended point on the RSI there, we're likely to see some retracement coming through there. Now to XRP. Dulanga, guess who's back? Nice to see you on the stream there, man. And I am back. Yeah, I'm here. I'm out here. We out here today. We out here today. Every single day, Monday to Friday, back on the stream. Yeah, so good stuff. Achira. Funny stuff there, man. Funny stuff. We've got Mario Madness. Hey everyone, nice to see you on the stream there, Mario. Haven't seen you before, I don't think. Cool name, and like the photo, man. Very creative, cool stuff. Greg's on the stream there. Howdy, everyone. Nice to see you on the stream there, Greg. XRP coming through here. And guys, we're at the altcoin request part of the show. So yeah, smash your altcoin request in the chat, and I'll get to a few of them. We've got T-Fuel coming through there. Have you heard anything about XEC? No, I haven't actually. Is it worth to buy some? But I have had a week away from the charts and all the fundamentals and stuff, so I do need to touch base with what's happening in terms of crypto news and stuff like that again. But I will. I'll see if I can get some information for that. I should probably write some. I'll write that down for you, Kevin, and I'll have a look at that for you. I'll look at the XCC chart and I'll do some fundamental research because I'm intrigued. Should I exit my XRP trade that I did yesterday at 5%? I'm not a financial advisor here, Optimus. You know that. You've been here for a while. But what I would say, or wait till it goes to the volume weighted ATR band. See, this is the thing. At this point in time here, my good sir, you're currently sat at a very crucial resistance point, right? Very, very crucial resistance point. You can easily reject from here. We're waiting for a breakout here. We're waiting for a breakout for another long position coming through here. The long position that I would be looking for in terms of a measure move is going to be, it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty big indeed, bringing us all the way up to $1.57. But with that being said, this long position isn't going to come to fruition if we see a rejection point coming through here, right? Very, very easy to reject. As you can see here, last time we sat at this zone, heavy rejections coming through here. So if I were you, I'm not saying do this. If I were you, obviously, you're in your long position, I do believe, and you're up 5%. You're up 5%. Why? If I was in a long position, I was up 5%, and I was sat on this zone. For me personally, I would be taking profit. Not all my profit. I'd be taking some of my profit, right? Just because if we do get another breakout, granted, yeah, there's going to be another long position to actually enter there. Very good stuff indeed. But you're at the top. You're at the key resistance point here. You can easily reject it. So yeah, I'd take some profit or something along the lines of that, right? If it was me. Obviously, do your own research. You have taken profit. Amazing stuff there. You've got nothing to lose then, my good sir. Yeah, if we are looking for a potential position for XRP coming through there, we're going to be looking at around a 19% gain there. Not going to be happening overnight here, guys. It's going to be a bit of a long-winded trade, I do believe. But we consolidated enough after this insane pump to the upside. And I think we're due a nice leg up there for XRP. So yeah, hopefully we can see a progressionary move to the upside. Hopefully we can see a progressionary move to the upside once we clear this horizontal. And that's going to be sat at around where we are now, $1.33, $1.34, that sort of area. If we can get over that, get a nice little retest of this channel coming through there, parallel channel, obviously coming through here, guys, we're going to be looking at a 19% gain there for XRP. And then obviously we do have the volume weighted ATR band as well. If we can clear that, get above that, you can see when we ride, this is obviously the red line here, right? If we ride above the volume weighted ATR band, you can see the progressive moves to the upside here. Look, 33% there, even coming up to this zone here when we lost it around this zone here, 47% there. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if we can get above that. That's gonna obviously act as a key resistance point. If we can get above it, looking very, very good for this 19.33% there. But please take into consideration as well, look where we are on our RSI. Not surprising at all. We've been trending up for quite a while, quite steep stuff coming through there. So yeah, we're looking at a bit of a retracement potentially, or some consolidation. At the end of the day, we're still setting, in terms of just this most recent uptrend coming through here, we're still setting higher high points continuously, right? Higher high points are still being set, higher lows are still being set here. It's still looking pretty goddamn bullish in my opinion, right? Still pretty goddamn bullish. The trend is your friend. We will ride it until the end. Simple as that. So yeah, we're basically looking for a retracement if we do see resistance coming through from this zone. If not, lovely long position to be thinking about there. Obviously, do your own research, my good people out there. And 33 likes, amazing stuff there. So let me look at T-Fuel for NX there. That was the first one, wasn't it? Theta Fuel. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning as well. And I must say, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I've missed streaming, I won't lie. Bit of a rising wedge, my good sir. Rising wedge pattern, I'd say. and we would be looking at a breakout to the downside initially. That's the initial thing that happens with a rising wedge, right? But as you can see here, resistance, and we're actually flirting with the idea of breaking this to the top side, right? And there's the first yawn of the stream, Monday morning. So yeah, as you can see, if we are going to hold this zone, we could be looking at progressive to the upside right now. As you can see, went a bit parabolic, consolidatory period along this zone here. Absolutely fine, absolutely healthy. I would be a bit concerned if you were to lose this zone here around this 36 cents 83 there. That's going to be sorry, I just read Seven's thing. Enjoyed the crypto Cybertino video. Yes, thank you. Good sir. Good stuff coming through there. Yeah, I did quite enjoy making that video actually. Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see how that actually does plan out. I mean, NFT marketplace on the metaverse. Any more silly questions? Amazing project, because we know VR is going to be the next thing, the next big thing, right? And I think, for me personally, I think crypto is going to be a massive part of that in terms of not just NFTs, but in terms of actual currency inside of the metaverse. I think it's going to be a huge thing. And yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Yeah, as you can see here, this would be key resistance point. We've rejected off it twice already at 39 cents there. So yeah, Theta Fuel, I mean, been trending up for quite a while. I would be looking for some sort of retracement coming through there. Ideally, you want some sort of retracement. I mean, let's jump to a bigger time frame, see if we can get some sort of gauge into what's sort of going on here. Obviously, huge crashes coming through there. Interesting. Very big climb up from obviously the first crypto crash coming through there. Not really any sort of huge recovery. I think this was powered by a lot of FOMO coming through there. Because I know Theta at that point was pumping like an absolute bull. So yeah, interesting to see if we break here, then we've got a horizontal plotted in at 47 cents there. Still pretty rough, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking great compared to all the other cryptos out there. I'd say this one isn't looking the best. It's not looking the best in terms of a progressionary uptrend. It's looking pretty rough. It's not very steep. The retracements are bigger than, in a sense, the pumps, right? It's not so hot. Theta Fuel is not on fire. Excuse the poor analogy. But yeah, resistance point would be this zone, which we are seeing here. Let me look at XEC for my good man Kevin. This is new. 4 days. 4 days new. Now, this is interesting. Obviously, Kevin, I don't know anything about the fundamentals of this. Huge pumper open. When we see a pumper open, we usually see a bit of a dump coming through for quite a considerable amount of time. As we were just saying, I think it's 4 days old, did we say? Yeah, this is the 4th day. So yeah, I would expect us to come down considerably a lot lower. Right now, if we are going to be breaking this zone here. So let me jump to a smaller term time frame. Because I'd say the most dominant horizontal we could plot in here, if we go from the lower wicks, because that's obviously acting as a lovely support there, is going to start off around that 3.00079 or whatever it was, 94. So yeah, we've obviously got the wicks coming through here, and obviously another horizontal at this candle body here. So I would expect if we are to lose this zone, then we are going to go considerably lower. The supply must be absolutely huge, or it must just be not very established at all. But yeah, definitely might be worth some research if you do think it is a bit of a gem coming through there, Kevin. So yeah, we'll see what's good coming through there. But yeah, I would expect us to come lower if we do lose these horizontal zones. As you can see, pretty dominant downtrend coming through here. We've got lower high, lower high, lower high. No real effort in invalidating any major lower highs coming through here. We're just setting them and just having the continuation to the downside. So yeah, it's looking pretty rough, I must say. What's the all-time high coming through? The all-time high around there, 39200. So yeah, we'll see what's good. If you see a bounce point coming through here, it's a very new coin. It's 4 days in, so obviously we got a lot of FOMO. There's going to be a lot of fun in the market here. So my voice just went again. So yeah, we'll just have to see what plans out here. But yeah, it's definitely going to be worth some research in my book, and I might even touch on it tomorrow's stream if I do some research, because I do like these new altcoins, because nice coin for investing, nice news about it, and Binance just listed it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, definitely going to do some research on that, Kevin. Thank you ever so much for that juicy bit of information. Where are we now in terms of requests? We've got, is it Stellar? No, it's not Stellar for Restless. It is XEM. No, Stellar's XLM. Bit of NEM for Restless there. Well, that's an uptrend if I ever saw one. Pretty healthy stuff. Pretty good indeed. Lovely, 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 lovely. Very nice indeed. We all-time high-ing it. I don't know any. No, we're not. Nowhere near. I don't know any fundamentals about this coin, but looking very progressive, I must say. Smashing through previous lower highs, right? Coming through, obviously the crypto crash coming through there, guys. So yeah, we were actually smashing through lower highs coming through. The next lower high challenge point I would be looking for is going to be the music that I've got playing away. Is so strange. Sounds like I'm in Mexico or something. Really cool. But yeah, so as you can see, I put on house music and it's just doing some mad stuff. So yeah, as you can see, 28 cents there is going to be the target point to come up through. We're currently sat on the 200 EMA on the daily, which is very good in terms of a level of support here, guys. So yeah, if we are going to be looking at the most healthy scenario here for NEM, yeah, XEM, I would be looking for here is consolidation. I know it's boring, but we've just pumped a considerable amount over the last 5 days there. Pretty strong stuff there. Okay, pretty strong. So we need to retrace a bit, bounce on this 200 EMA there. Pretty good indeed. And then we can be looking at another leg up. But yeah, it's looking, as I said, very healthy uptrend. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Volume weighted TTR band. Get above that. We know the progression to the upside is there. Looking pretty good indeed for NEM there. But yeah, overextending the RSI. Pretty overextended, I must say. So yeah, retracement is needed. But it is still in a lovely uptrend at the end of the day. Pretty good indeed. Pretty goddamn good. Pretty goddamn good. Where are we? Do a bit of V-chain for Isvasop there. Isvasop. Always try and say your name, and hopefully I get it right. Hopefully I'm pretty bad at reading. Get rid of some old TA. I mean, VeChain. Hello. Very good stuff indeed for VeChain. Obviously, we do have this range coming through here, and we might be looking at a measurement of completion. Actually, we've got a lovely range coming through between these two horizontals here. Horizontal to the top side, horizontal to the bottom side. Now, if we are looking at this, lovely levels of resistance coming through here, lovely break point we have seen, lovely levels of support coming through here as well, looking pretty progressive indeed. Now, the measure move that we are looking for VeChain here is going to be from this previous downtrend inside the range, is going to be something along the lines of this. Have we seen completion? Not quite as of yet there. So the next target for this uptrend, which I must say is very healthy, very good stuff, for VeChain is going to be 15 cents. 15 cents and 8 there. That's going to be the target to the upside here. From the live price, from where we're at now, is going to be around a 3.71% gain there for VeChain. And obviously the volume weighted TTR, we're riding that up pretty comfortably, pretty strongly indeed. Not looking at any sort of major retracements coming through. Nice healthy uptrend. And after going as parabolic as this zone has been, you would expect a bit more of a consolidatory period, but no, it's just kind of consolidation, but just nice healthy uptrend. It's looking very good. Looking very good. As you can see, we're still in this uptrend, still smashing higher highs, right? Smashing higher highs in terms of the most recent trend, but not really getting to that overextended point on the RSI there. Bit of bearish divergence, I'd say, coming through, but it's completely expected after seeing progressive pumps like that, right? So yeah, absolutely fine, pretty good stuff. If we are going to see any sort of retracement, I would be looking at obviously these higher lows as first things first. That's going to be the first one you would be looking for, around that 15 cents and 0.005. And then obviously we've got a few more in terms of these trend reversals coming through here. Another one there, and I'd say we'll probably bang another one there as well there. So yeah, these would be the higher low points you would be looking out for in terms of horizontals to be bouncing up from. God, my voice is going again. Dreadful. Nearly be streaming an hour. Oh no, we've been streaming over an hour now. So yeah, probably gonna end the stream pretty shortly, guys, just because I don't wanna like overdo it too far. Obviously, I'm still ill. I don't wanna come into streaming and just stream for 3 hours and just ruin my voice and just basically. I basically want to be back to routine. I don't want to have any more days off. I'm sick of being ill, so I want to be streaming for you guys every day. So I don't want to overdo it. That's it's Liam, bro. Ah, brilliant. I'll try and remember that. Liam is Vasop. Is Liam. Right. I'll see if I can remember that. Hopefully I can. I'll probably get a post-it note and put it on my screen or something. Yeah. Anchor. This is for Dulanga. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Nice to see a member coming through there. Amazing stuff there. And I appreciate the coffee or the beer that you'd buy me every single month. Amazing stuff there. But yeah. So I had a festival beer on you, my good sir. God, awful. So yes, as you can see, nice uptrend coming through for Anchor, looking pretty good indeed. Come to the 4-hourly chart, let's see what's going on. We've got all-time highs being set here. No, absolutely not at all. Not at all. So these candles are a bit strange. Look at these wicks. Very big sell-offs coming through from the top side here. So we know we've got quite a lot of holders. High lows being set continuously, not too bad. Currently on the volume weighted ATR band. Whew. On the 4-hourly as well. That's brave. Hopefully we can hold this zone. If we hold this zone, we're going to be looking at progressively move to the upside. I have to say first target is going to be this previous wick because we can see the sell-off in the space of that 4-hourly period. Let's jump down and let's see what happened here. Yeah, so we obviously saw this parabolic run up coming through here, and then within this space of the hour, we probably go down a bit lower actually. See what actually happened there. Yeah, so you can see this is obviously a limit order that got filled and it was huge. Actually banged us right the way down and caused the retail people to just sell off as well, right? Because obviously the price is dumping. A lot of people are going to be getting out. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. Still in the uptrend. Still looking pretty good. Just wanted to investigate why that wick was so crazy coming through there. Still looking pretty good. I would be looking for consolidation along this volume weighted ATR band because obviously bit of a run up coming through there. If we are going to see us go any more parabolic like that, then obviously we're going to see corrections coming through, maybe with the volume weighted ATR band holding us up, something along the lines of that, guys. Definitely a few things to take into consideration there. Shivansh, guess who's back? Back again. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but yeah, you get the drift. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, thank you for coming back on the stream then, my good sir. Yeah, I've been pretty ill, had a little week off, but I'm back and I'm here to stay. It's my birthday next week as well, so that's going to be cool. So yeah, amazing stuff there. Are we in a bull market actually? For me, CC, I'm going to be looking at getting over this bull market barrier to start off with. When we see the bull market barrier change to blue, then we can be looking at a bit more confidence coming through there, right? The confidence is going to be coming through when we get over this sort of zone coming through here. And as you can see, when we actually lose this, I think it's the middle line that we lose there. If we lose that, then yeah, we are going to see this bull market barrier turn blue. And that is near enough confirmed bull market territory yet again, right? As you can see, before we did see this in October. So yeah, hopefully we can see that actually come into fruition yet again. It's getting there. It's getting there. Fingers crossed, my good sir. Do you know the VPVR indicator, says Restless? No, I don't, my good sir. Might be something for me to have a look at. I know, obviously, I'm not naive to the fact that there's so many things to learn with trading, right? I've learned quite a lot of things with trading, right? But there's always more things to be learning. I think my dog going mental. There's also a lot. There's just continuous things to be learning with trading, especially indicators and strategies and stuff like that. So yeah, you can always be learning more. So yeah, I will have a look at that. Restless, amazing stuff there. Aya says, how long do you think the alt season will last? This is my first time. If it's your first time in alt season, I would say just don't be greedy, because if Bitcoin dumps, the alts will take a hit. They will take a hit. A lot of these altcoins still don't really have proper uses. They're up and coming uses, yes, but not really things that are used in day-to-day things every single day by a lot of companies. Granted, we've got obviously the top 10 like XRP, ADA, and stuff like that. They're coming up very, very strong indeed. Ethereum, Binance Coin, the dominant ones there, but a lot of these other ones here, the ones that are pumping like 100, 200% in the space of like a few months, right? A lot of them don't really have proper uses yet in their day-to-day lifestyles. So just don't be greedy. But in terms of answer to your question, how long do you think the alt season will last? It all depends on Bitcoin, really. I mean, if you go back to last September, Bitcoin just... I think the September before that as well, Bitcoin absolutely just fell off a cliff, right? So if Bitcoin is going to fall off a cliff, then so are the altcoins, right? It's just a natural selection, natural crypto chart behavior in a sense, right? They all follow Bitcoin, right? So yeah, it's very likely that a lot of the altcoins will fall off a cliff if Bitcoin does. But in terms of the alt season itself, we've seen pretty good growth in the space of the last, what, I don't know, month or so. It's been pretty good indeed. But in terms of how long do I think it's going to last, as I said, depending on Bitcoin, if we're going to have a bad September, we'll just have to see how September goes. Well, I'll have a better answer at the end of September, because September for me is also, it's an up in the air month. It always is. We've got future contracts closing as well. It's gonna be a rough month, I do think, and I think a lot of people we need to basically get away from this whole greed. We need to get away from this whole greed and just chill the F out and relax, because it's looking a bit too good to be true in terms of altcoins and Bitcoin just recovering out of nowhere from obviously the months of hell that we've had. I mean, this is just too good to be true. It probably is, right? So just don't be greedy, and just be prepared for a catastrophic dump. No, it's something that you have to take into consideration, right? I think I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'm pretty tired. Oh no, Liam, I will look at FTM for you. FTM, and then I'll end the stream, because I need to rest. No, I'm actually building my website at the moment. For Crypto Chester, so yeah. If Matic acts like Solana, I'm getting a new house. What's Solana been doing recently, actually? Let's have just want to have a glance at that. Up 2% today, 144. Interesting. Oh, goodness me. Another cup of English tea, I do believe. That's what I need. Nice uptrend coming through here for Phantom. Not looking bad. Looking pretty good, actually. Pretty good chart. Is that all-time highs? Well, damn. Yeah. Amazing stuff there for Phantom. But what I would say, Liam, I'm trying to remember this right. With an all-time high, we usually 90% of the time always come. Let me just make this more easy for all of us to see here. Previous all-time high is going to be around that 95 there. So yeah, this would be a perfect retracement point. When we do set new all-time highs, as we are setting here, I would expect us to retrace down to the previous all-time high. It happens quite a lot, 80% of the time. So yeah, I would expect some sort of retracement to happen, invalidating this high low here. So this previous all-time high at this volume weighted ATR and the 55 coming up as well, correlating. Stars are aligning. So yeah, I would expect us to come back down and have a retracement coming through there. But in terms of after that retracement has happened, it's looking pretty progressive. It's looking pretty good. Lovely uptrend. Looking very good stuff indeed for Phantom. Good stuff. Feel better, my friend, and happy early birthday. Joe Hart has claimed the first birthday wish. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end the stream. But thank you ever so much for tuning in on this comeback stream. Obviously, I'm still pretty ill, right? Still pretty ill, but I'm here. I'm going to be streaming every single day, Monday to Friday again. I'm back. Had my holiday. It was absolutely fun. Absolutely fun. It was really fun indeed. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming through. And I will see you all in the Telegram. I'll see you all in the Telegram throughout the day trading. It's going to be a good day. Hopefully we can make that cold hard cash. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably do a video today as well. I'll probably do a video out today as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Might be on Ethereum, Binance Coin, or XRP there. But yeah, so thank you ever so much for tuning in. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Bright and breezy, bright and early. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.